Guys, take a look at ticker symbol QQQ. This is the 5-year chart. Look how overextended this looks. It has risen all the way up in this channel. Let me zoom in a little bit so you can see. Risen up all in this channel, going up and down, up and down. We are approaching the high here of 430. QQQ just keeps going up. Nothing's stopping it. It's a RSI. Look at this. RSI means, for those newer traders, it means overbought. So we are anticipating some kind of sell-off coming. But I don't know. You can't pick tops because right now, as you can see, this was the high of all time at 402. And if you look, we have broken through that. We're at 421. So who really knows where this is going to go? But just put it on the 1 month, just to put it into perspective. QQQ has done nothing but go up. So if you bought SQQ and shorted it, you've lost all your money. Because look, from 393 all the way up, it is up over 27%. 27%. That's incredible. All you had to do is buy an ETF and you would have made more money than just buying individual stocks. So looking at this, it looks so bullish, all these green candles. Let's try to find a top here, because what I want to go into SQQQ, and I want to short this bad boy. I want to take it down. And even if we can get a 5% pullback, look at SQQ trading right now at 12.32. If we can get a move, even QQQ pulling back 2%, that's going to give us a nice 6% in 1 day. That's a more realistic figure to look for. Back to $13. That's pretty good if you're day trading with, like, let's say 1,000 shares. You can make a good gain off of that. So that's what we're looking for here. But just focusing on QQQ for the time being. When I go to the 5-day, it is super extended. I mean, look at this RSI. It's at 81 right now, which is ridiculous. Right here, 72, almost at 85, the high. And even though it's overbought, you can see right here, when the RSI is this high, it didn't even sell off. It went from 420 down to 419. So we got to be really careful. I think the only chance we have is looking at the earnings, because we have earnings coming up for the big caps. Tesla's up soon, Nvidia, Apple, all that fun stuff. So there really is nothing to say, okay, what are we going to short this at? It is making all-time highs. It is trading within this channel. QQQ has just been incredible for a long-term investment. It just shows you technology stocks really are king. But I'm not going to lie, I feel a little cautious here trading this right now, going long. I mean, I buy it long on all of my, investment accounts. But look at this push up. It is just so strong all the way up. And even just October of so basically the start of 2022, all we've done is just go on a massive bull run all the way from 250 all the way up 60%, 62% gain. So this is tough. This is really tough to figure out how we're going to short this thing. I go long on all my other accounts, but part of me just wants to be able to short this thing and make some money off of it, because look at the stocks that are driving it. Look at Nvidia. Look at this bad boy. This is the chip company. Semiconductors, all it does is go up. Look at this bar. It went from 480 all up to 600 already. Even just in the last 5 days, it's went up basically from 540 all the way up to 596. As you can see on the left side of the screen, that's a 10% gain in 5 days. So we have earnings coming up for these stocks. We have to keep an eye on them. What I'm watching is Tesla. Tesla, out of the Magnificent Seven, has been the worst performing stock, especially year to date. You look at year to date, it was at 250. So let's go to 250. And now 2024, it's already went down 16%. So a 16% drawback. So I'm watching Tesla like a hawk. If they can do a good earnings, we can definitely get a move up here. But you have to see, looking at the 5-year chart, that's what I'm zooming in on. That's the wedge we're in, a high of 414, all the way down to let's look at this right here, 101. So just looking at that wedge, we have plenty of room to go down. We are currently in a downtrend. Look right here, and then right here as well. So Let me just show you, for those newer traders that maybe aren't seeing what I'm seeing, let me just show you. I'm using the Webull platform. You can put trend channel, click here, scroll it down. There's your trend channel right there. So I'm looking for a bounce. I might die on this, but I'm going to definitely record this trade and we'll see if it works out, because we got earnings coming up. I'm trading the earnings. It's coming up soon on the 24th. You got 4 days from now from this recording. I'm hoping we get a nice sell-off. We break 200 and then we sell off to about like 196. And that's where I'm looking to buy. Anything under 200, I'm going to try to swing this. And although this could get really ugly, if Tesla misses earnings, it all depends. If they miss earnings, then I should probably try to stay away. But from 207 to 196 is like a 6% move. But they still have room to drop all the way down to about 175, I would say. Because look at that drop right now. If we drop from here, we can go all the way down to the end of this channel to about 150. That's a 36% drop. That's just a lot for Tesla. I just can't imagine they're going to drop that much, but they look like they're just hanging on. Now, there's two ways to look at this chart, and this is what I've been looking at. I'm like, do I follow this where we had this nice bullish run up all the way from 160 up to 302? Then we started to pull back, making lower lows and lower highs. And then are we going to get this move? Earnings hits. We're hanging out at 212, let's say, and then we blast up to like 260 for a 20% increase. That's what I'm wondering. Or are we going to start selling off and come down below the 200s? So this is a very risky trade, trying to figure out which one. But we're going to have to see how it plays out, because when I just look at the overall wedge, it looks pretty bearish in my eyes. It looks like it's just pulling back here. But, look at a stock like Microsoft, for instance. Maybe I'm spelling Microsoft wrong. Hold on. There we go. So Microsoft, all it does is go up. It's like the greatest stock ever to invest in. I mean, look at this thing. All it does is go up. I would love to own Microsoft, but I have a problem buying at these highs. I struggle to just buy. I started to think, let me go against the trend here. Let me try to short it at SQQQ. All you needed to do was buy these stocks and hold. I mean, they're all going up. And I am feeling a little bit of FOMO, but I don't know. I don't want to buy these. I don't want to buy Microsoft or Nvidia at like all-time highs. But these stocks are just so bullish. So we got to just wait and see. We got to be patient. And anything that's electric vehicle related, like look at Tesla, it's dying. And if you click on its earnings, it didn't show anything. Then Lucid, if you look at Lucid stock, that's another motor vehicle. I mean, they're down so much. Look at that, down to $2. They used to be a $60 stock, and now they're down to $2.70. And look at FSR, another electric vehicle company, down to 78 cents. Look what they used to be, $32 down to 78 cents. Are these companies going out of business, or is this just a major buying opportunity? That's what I'm starting to wonder here. So that's what I'm looking at. I just wanted to review that. I'm going to be focusing on Tesla earnings, and it's saying that in Tesla, Elon Musk, apparently he wants like 25% stake of Tesla. So we'll see if that's going to scare, the buyers from buying more, because it shows that Musk currently holds 13% of Tesla shares. But then they say 21%, including unexercised options. So if Tesla keeps coming back cheaper, I wonder if he's going to try to buy more shares. But he's publicly asking for 25% to give him more voting power. So it looks like if he gets 25%, he's going to get more voting power, and that's going to enable him to do more like with the AI robots. So we'll have to see. I mean, if the robots have to be part of Tesla's balance sheet, otherwise I feel like Tesla's going to keep selling off, because electric vehicles, the only leader that does well is Tesla. Everybody else doesn't make money with their cars with Tesla. So if you're competing against Tesla, you're going to lose when it comes to the electric vehicles, but any news article just impacts it. So Tesla is something that you definitely got to keep an eye on. I mean, we definitely have a good opportunity potentially here to enter long positions, as long as you believe in the company long term. But I'm looking to scalp this thing. I want to scalp it and make gains, and I'm going to see what happens on earnings. I'm definitely going to trade this. And if you want to see me live trade it, if we can get to 100 likes, I'll definitely live trade Tesla and stream it while I'm trading it, because I think that would be kind of interesting, because I know everybody likes seeing the Fidelity Active Trader Pro but to see it live would probably be the best thing. But that's all I got for you. Subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and if you have comments, leave the comments in. I like to see what you guys are thinking. Are you trading Tesla? Are you holding it? Are you bag holding from 414, or are you waiting for a dip? Like, what's the entry that you want on this stock, or are you just staying clear from it? I definitely want to hear what you're going to say, so fill me in on what's going on.